Look, we need to have a real honest conversation about what's happening with the Indiana Fever right now because the internet is completely losing its mind over that Atlanta game. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon and killing the coaching staff and acting like Stephanie White is the villain here. But if you actually sit down and look at the tape, she's making the exact right moves. And honestly, someone had to draw the line in the sand. I think about it. Everyone's crying because Coach White called out Caitlin Clark for turnovers and gave her a stern talking to on the sidelines. But let's be real for a second. You cannot win basketball games at this level when your primary ball handler is turning the ball over at a historical rate. I don't care if you just scored a flashy basket or if you if you're on the verge of a big scoring night. If you turn around and give the possession right back to the other team, you killing the squad's momentum. Stephanie White isn't trying to ruin anyone's fun. She's trying to teach winning basketball, and all this talk about the team moving away from Caitlin's style to focus more on Kelsey Mitchell. Good, honestly. That might be the exact thing that saved the season. People act like Kelsey Mitchell is just some role player who needs to sit in the corner and wait for permission to shoot the ball. Are we forgetting that Mitchell was literally the MVP, was in the MVP conversation last year? She was the first team all WNBA. She's flat out a superstar scorer who can get a bucket on absolutely anybody in the league completely by herself. She doesn't need a perfectly drawn up play. She just needs the ball. If she wants to play isolation style, break her defender down and go for 20 points in a night, you let her do it because she does it without turning the ball over. Now, let's look at this upcoming Phoenix Mercury game because I keep hearing people say, oh, the Phoenix Mercury is bad, is a bad team. The Fever should just destroy them. Are you guys looking at the same league I am? The Indiana Fever is not world beaters. If you actually look at their schedule, they basically only beaten bad teams all year, plus maybe a couple of decent wins against the Valkyries and the Dream, but they don't have some crazy identity or proven track record that allows them to just overlook an opponent. Phoenix is dangerous. They got real veterans. They got an Olympian and Alyssa Thomas, and Copper is out there playing like an absolute maniac, averaging 20 points a game. Copper doesn't care about the height. If Indiana rolls into that game playing sloppy, fast-paced, high-risk basketball, Phoenix is going to absolutely punish them. The real problem in Indiana isn't the coaching, it's the roster execution. Look at the bench. Half of these players are completely unplayable right now. They aren't giving you anything on offense, and their liability on defense. And look at their big offseason signing. Monique Billings, people are mad because she's only playing 12 to 13 minutes, but coaches don't sit players they trust. And if she's not out there, it's because she hasn't proven that she can execute the plan. She's been in foul trouble. And Aaliyah Boston, she got in foul trouble against Atlanta. And you're a max contract player, top dollar. You cannot get in foul trouble. I know it was a lot of ticky-tack fouls, and I know it's cool that she can step out and hit the three now, and that's great for spacing, but Boston has to remember how to be a physical bully inside first. She needs to dominate the paint against Phoenix bigs, period. And at the end of the day, playing wild, frantic, up and down basketball because it looks exciting on a highlight reel is a recipe for losing. Stephanie White is trying to implement a disciplined half-court defensive identity. She's throwing in matchup zones, trying to protect her guards from picking up cheap fouls and trying to slow the game down so they can actually get stops. Playing soft, stop giving up easy ones, and actually commit to playing hard-nosed defense. So no, I'm not blaming the coach for this. The blueprint is there. The veteran pieces like Mitchell are there. And it's time for the rest of the team to grow up, take care of the ball, and execute. But look, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me on this one. So let's get into it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is White making the right call by tightening up the defense, tightening up the range, or you think she needs to just let them run? And don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys after the game tonight.